Hello mga traders ng PSEI. Starting the new week again and we have our market that is up by 6.35. Well, I would say that this is a flat market and it's surprising that we are in the green despite some stocks that are down, and they're not just down, they are down bad. So let's see what happened minute charts natin. To start the day, we got up and we pretty much stayed around that area, trading flat nga. Wala masyadong galawan. Let's see on our top gainers kung may notable ba dito. Doing the heavy lifting today is ALLHC that kind of broke out from a range here, almost a 3-month range. Well, it looks like na hindi ko pa na-mention si ALLHC on any of my charting. Or it looks like to be in one of those 3 days na hindi ko pa na-update yung timeline. So I will look into that after this one. So I am looking here at a 5-watt level here that is there. You can see here. And on the low, we have a range here somewhere around this area that is keeping the price kind of supporting price magnet dito banda. Yan. So we can see here that it's chopping around here. And also we have a breakout point here around this area. We see here that it's chopping here. Then once it's broke out from that price point, it became a catapulting place on the trend, on this up move that challenged the range high, swing high here. Now we went back to that area of interest na kung saan nagsimula yung mga uptrend, yung up move dito, and we have been supporting there for some time now. As we can see here, dito. Now, ALLHC guys ay may breakout nga as I have mentioned on dito, on a range dito. Yan. We can see here that it's trying to stay afloat this level dito above 1750, and once it breaks 1750, it will go visit the lower edge dito. Now it broke out from that place area na medyo choppy, and we are seeing this to try again at least dito sa 1850. Above 1850, it will open up further to the upside. And that is the chart for ALLHC. Looks like there's something going on here. May positive release today about reinvestments or something. Well, that's something na naging positive for the stock today, which is good as merong nagbuhat kahit papano despite the sell downs of some stocks. We look at other top gainers. We have Mackay PRMX na is up by 7%, and I recall dati na I called a potential double bottom trade here that didn't materialize, and if you bought that, you got stop out. Now we have a bounce here on near a 5-watt level here dito, kita nyo yan, 155, near 155, which formed a failed low, also a parang fake breakdown dito, followed by a green candle. Although kinain the next day yung candle na yon, it's still mahirap nakakatakot pasukin yung gano'n dito. However, after that, sunod-sunod na yung green candles, which confirms the failed low of this candle. So nandito yan, somehow ito yon dito sa banda, somewhere around here guys. And after that, we are up now by 16%. Now, if magko-continue pa to, ay possible targetin itong 257, as we have said that these untested 5-watts become price magnets eventually, and that is possible on a bullish scenario. Neutral scenario, it will target this minor swing na bago nag-down move dito before doing range bound moves. Well, we've seen charts kasi na yung ganito, yung down move talaga, unless it breaks dito, then that would still be potential down move in the next days. Parang bumalik lang siya to retest this area, then magpapatuloy na pabalik. That is the bearish scenario. Bullish scenario would be breaking out from here and targeting this pivot para i-retest in the next day. Yan, dito guys. Going to the left portion of the chart, we can see that this area nga ay an area that is quite flat for this stocks. Medyo matagal siya nagstay dito. So, binabalikan niya lang likely. And let's see kung umangat man dito, then that would be a sign that we can go higher. Otherwise, it will probably be trading around this area like this for a while bago makita natin kung ano yung next move niya. That is it for PRMX. We move on to another gainer. We have DM Wenceslao on little volume but medyo above average yung volume niya. However guys, this stock ay mataas masyado yung gap with the ticks. Parang ganito. Ay makikita mo sa bid and ask. 642 then 675. So there's really nothing to see sa chart na to. It is illiquid. We have SHLPH na na-spot natin dati dito. With ito target guys up to 28 pesos. Tawingan naman natin dito yan. And also dito 38.72. Quite the good upside for a very low risk entry. Position play to guys, di momentum. So yun, LPH spot natin yan at 20 pesos. Now we have a potential momentum play. Kahit pa bumalik yan dito and retest this area in the next days, ay that could be a good buying opportunity or a shot higher for SHLPH. Since we look at SHLPH, let's visit other oil stocks. We look at Petron Corporation that is still inside our trading range we plotted here, which is good to see as this one nag-iipon. It might follow suit with Shell eventually in the next couple of days. Let's continue with our top gainers. We have BSC that is bouncing off our pivot levels around this one, which is I have remembered calling several times sa channel natin na yung mga ganitong galaw that is doing kind of these moves guys. Usually nai-stop out yung mga call ko na yun dahil yun nga naman pag ganito yung galawan, you want to capture moves like this one or this one. You do not want to capture moves like in between these highs na ganito. Learning na rin sa akin yun, kaya nga din naggagawa ako ng video na ito because I review my videos usually so I can remember what I see during that day na magiging familiar ako eventually in the future. We are forever students of the market, ika nga. And here I am seeing yet another something like this one for BSC na na-feature na natin dati. And I do not want to capture this move. Dito, bibili ka lang dito. Eventually, may stop out ka dahil the move will be range bound, kind of this one. Eventually, it is doing lower highs. Likely na ganun din yung magiging galaw niya. Unless it goes back, at least mag-trade above this level, guys. So we can see here na ilang beses na nauuntog dyan. Unless we can break out here, then likely BSC as in the previous lower high stocks na na-chart ko on this channel ay ganun yung nangyayari. So yun na lang. For BSC, we want this to trade above 6.5 before anything could happen, as this moves like this inside range like this one ay mahirap i-trade. Although pwede nga yan, bibili ka dito, bibenta mo dyan, bibili ka dito, bibenta mo dyan. Ay ganun sana kung magaling ka talaga. But that is not the case sa kadamihan sa atin. So kung yung ganitong stock sa akin, I am trading itong mga ganito guys, bounce plays, bounce setups like this one. And I usually target 15 at least 10 to 15%. Kunyari, malayo na sa 50 MA, or this move, I will be targeting yan, at least 10% man lang minimum. So dito, ganun, malayo pa yan. So ganun yung naging galaw ni BSC. Also with some of the other stocks na na-chart dito, I remember si Ever and Pa, medyo similar. Making videos for you guys, I am also learning myself para naman ma-avoid ko na yung mga gatong choppy trades in the future and just focus sa mga setup talaga na sanay ko. So, it's a win-win for both of us as I am probably providing value din naman kahit paano while I am doing this and also learning at the same time. So, we move on. We have Security Bank that from our wedge ay up by a massive amount na now it has a breakout from another post day here, which it took out this swing but still parang mayroong pagka-challenge dito na nagaganap sa area na to at 126.8. Yun na nga, 127 guys. Till we entered this area, we want this to trade above 127. Then we can see this 150 in the next days. As we have said, banks and the property sector, also mining and oil, are kind of being the leaders in our market recently. So ito, kung gusto nyo to, ay maganda pa naman si SECB. In the next days, we have, that is it for our top gainers. JGS, I'm not really keen on this stock. So JGS, watch out mo na lang dito kung makakapag-trade siya above 67 pesos. We look at our top losers that are down, and they're not just down, they are down bad. We have Converge here that finally ay natouch na itong pivot level na ito. Although we have still a pivot level here that is still untested at 21.85, but nga malayo-layo pa yan. And previously here we have said that this could be a buying area, which became a buying area for one day and didn't sustain the average price, which led to a further sell down, took out the lows here. Now those lows became the resistance as yung mga iba dito na pinalikan ay nagbebenta na din. It formed a trading range here. We further broke the lows today, and so we have this very large red candle yet again for Converge, which is now on a pivot level that is untested. So I am betting here tomorrow that this would at least move on the green side. Baka bibili ako bukas, tingnan lang natin. And we have this area na magandang meter kung sakali mang umangat dito. Then it has a shot of challenging these levels pabalik. However, do note that we still have a gap here and that could still be a target on the next days. Si Converge, medyo nag-change na yung kanyang trajectory from the uptrend to hindi pa naman downtrend kasi parang wala pa siyang major swing na nagaganap. So ito pa yun no, dito. From this swing high, that could still be a target. We still have this area and we still have this area. So Converge, let's see tomorrow if this pivot level holds. But from my numerous charting experience na, I think this one, I will bet that this one will be green tomorrow. So balikan natin to bukas. We already had a failed call here. Let's see. We have Ayala Land Holdings Corporation. That is another, from this box here ay may breakdown na, touching the 50 MA, also closing at the 50 MA. So as we have seen guys, yun na nga for this stock. This could be a short term top correction pullback as medyo malaki yung sell down today, and that would be the case for most stocks na nag-sell down on volume ay nasundan pa, parang si Converge, parang mga ganito guys. We have Ayala Land Holdings Corporation, we have MONDE na ganun na nga ang nagiging galaw. So we have to watch out for this level next. But ako, ayun na nga yung nakita natin with this type of sell downs ay it's best to avoid na lang muna. So we have an untested pivot here, and that could be a potential area to watch out for Ayala Land Holdings in the next days. We have MONDE that is down yet again, and kahit pa ditong may untested pivot dito ay walang kwenta, hindi siya nag-support. So when we took out those lows, yun na nga, more weakness ang nangyari. And yun na nga yung sabi natin dito kay MONDE, below this line, it would probably be a trading range like this. And yun na nga, masyadong malakas yung naging sell down niya today. Lalo't we took out those lows from Friday, ay patuloy na yung downtrend niya today. So likely, we are gonna see this edge in the next days. We do have some pivot levels here around this area, and we can plot it like so. So let's see if we can get another pause from the selling, something like this one, before we see a move for MONDE. We have GMA7, and here I do have GMA7, and on the break here guys, I will probably be out for this stock. Well, let's see kung mangyayari yan as it touched the 50 MA or for the first time after doing the up move. Let's see if it can go and bounce in the next day. So okay pa naman to kahit papano, as we have this swing ika nga from here and from here that is still alive, na buhay pa naman. It still hasn't printed out a bearish scenario for GMA. We have APL down by 5%, and we featured APL dati. We said that it is a possible play from here if it can stay above this level. However, on that next day, nag-red na siya. We thought that the 50 MA could hold. No. The 20 MA could hold, still no. We tested the 50 MA, still no. And patuloy pa din yung pagbaba up to this day. So yun na nga ang natutunan ko also on my channel, is to not give calls on stock like this one, as long as it continues making lower highs and lower lows, then that is the scenario for this stock. So we have here that sana ay maganda sana ito na kung nag-trade siya above dito. However, hindi. And yun na nga, we have another low yet again here. And yun, patuloy pa dun. And then it created another lower high here. And now it has a potential shot for another low from breaking below here. Then yun na nga yung mangyayari, unless proven otherwise. So for stocks like this one guys, that are previously strong movers, and we see them being sold down like this one, we want to capture moves like this one. This one is good, but mahirap pasukin to as malaki masyado yung range. This one too ay medyo mahirap-hirap ding pasukin. Although I have setups for trades like this, but I rarely trade those. What I am looking at something like this one, 1 to 2 day formations that could potentially move up to 10% or more. And I would stop on the break of this candle. So pwede ang 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. It depends. So dito nangyari na naman yan. We have this, from this low, nag-pause, created another low. The next day, may green candle. The next day, kinain na yung low nitong candle na to. That move up to 10%. Yet, after that, sell down na. So, yun yung mga gusto kong moves dito, guys. Kind of this move again, but hindi ko to nakuha, hindi ko to na-trade kasi hindi ako updated sa nung naka-pause yung trading neto, hindi ko binabantayan kung kailan mag-resume. And doon nag-resume, it gap up. So, yun na yun. Ito yung red candle, sell down. Kinain na nung bull candle. On the next days, ayun, nag 20% move. That is what we want to trade for stocks like this one. Not yung bibili ka dito kasi very choppy range and you have a high chance na being stop out eventually as bumili ka somewhere here o mga konti, sumunod, sell down na. Napaka hirap nun, nandito ka sa gitna, then mag-stop loss ka below here. Pag nabasag to, malayo-layo na yun. So yun na nga yung sinasabi ko, I trade those very quick bounces for a potential 10 or 1 to 2, 1 to 1 na mga trades. Though 1 to 1, medyo talo ka dyan. So at least 1 to 1.21 lang kahit papano if you are entering, guys. So if APL, yet again, IP stock, medyo pangit as it has another cut at making another lower low. And I want to see this here. Dito. Sa area na to. Before anything can happen sa stock na to. So, abangan natin, guys. Although, pwede naman to mag-support pa as it has supported this stock previously, but yun na yung mahirap i-call. We have here another one ever that took out these lows, and here the same. Ito ang stock transitioning into a downtrend, guys, kasi ito from the lows ay hindi na kinayang abutin, at least man lang dito. Now this one likely will make another low on the next days. So ito, guys, yung sinasabi ko, look for trades setups like this, something like that, and do not trade this one na lang as medyo mas mahirap na yan. However, pwede rin yun if you are gonna order sa average price. You can see here dito, yan, the average price, then did a quick up move. Medyo maganda-ganda yan. Maganda yung mga bounces ng mga ganyang stock. But do watch out na lang and do follow strict stop loss. Kung bumili ka ng setup na ganito, ay take the profits and run. Ika nga. Ever, let's wait for another low and let's watch that low fail for another bounce play. We have home, kind of hold from that range dito. Nakita naman natin na may bumili kahit papano. And it's closing above the average price. So, goods pa naman si home kahit medyo sell down. In the last 2 days, we have MWC na nauntog na yata sa 28 as here, kinain na yung 2 days dito na galaw. And that could be sign that it has further weakness on the next days. We do not know yet. Still, maganda pa naman ito na saluhin. Sabi nga nila, buy the dips on an uptrending stock. We move on to most active stocks. We have BDO, up yet again, though close below the average price. Still good. We have Ali up by 2.56%. Kind of AC the previous day na nag almost break out sa swing. However, hindi nag-close doon. Still good. We have SMPH that is almost red kanina, then formed this very bullish candle. So we're expecting more upside. We have BPI that broke out from a 2-day pause day, 2 to 3 day pause day, And we are seeing more upside as banks have been good. We have SM gap down but may buyers from the lows. Now, let's see kung SM it can trade above this level or in the next days, as this one has quite a selling volume and also the gap down, although 2% lang naman nga yan. And for SM, we have a support area pa naman dito that is potentially forming. So we can see here on our pivot levels here and here that we're still above those, and so we have nothing to worry about yet. And if you are familiar with this chart, we've seen this one on most of our index stocks, which eventually move to the upside. Now we move on to AC that is yet pausing on a pause day inside this range. From a 2-day range na siya, parang bumibelo for an up move. We have RLC, we have Glow that is down. However, that is a buying candle, that is good to see. We have ICT that is up by 2.52. And what I have said that this might be a range bound in the next days. We have MBT that sold down. However, there is a buying candle today. That is a good buying candle to see, as this one means that we have more left for this up move. We have SEC that is down by 1%. Bigayan ng dividends on the 20th of October. Do watch out for a potential gap down. We have SECB that we have already charted. That is it for our most active stocks. Let us visit some of our oil stocks as well. We have OPM that is still inside this one when we call this 120 to 1.1. Stop loss below 1. And we have PXP that is kind of gapping up kanina. May gap up kanina and also good volume today. Let's see if this is one of those stocks na maapektuhan ng oil play kahit wala naman talaga itong oil yet. I do not know yet. But this one, I have said that this one is an interesting place for PXP between this gap. So, watch out na yung kay PXP. Medyo nag-iipon siya on this level. That is pretty much it for today. See you again tomorrow and have a good day. Peace out.